All right, here's new golf student David. Actually, he's a race car driver, kind of semi-professional. He does these endurance race car uh, races similar to IMSA. I don't know what IMSA is, IMSA, but that's what he does. And he's taking up golf and he wants to get better. And the first thing we need to do is get rid of this flip. If you know what to look for, we need this, instead of this right wrist curling, we actually need it to be the other way. Instead of this rear shaft lean, we need the hands to accelerate through impact and the hands to lead the club head through impact, and then rotate the forearms through instead of this right hand throwing the club head at the golf ball. So it doesn't matter which swing we would take. Here it is a little bit more in slow motion. We can see this left arm bending here. And the golfer usually needs to bend the left arm when the golfer is flipping and pushing with the right hand because they're trying to build up club head speed by bending the left arm and then straightening it. It doesn't matter which professional golfer we take, whether it's Tony Finau, whether it's Tiger Woods. We've got to make sure that the hands are leading the club head through impact so we can hit ball then the ground. We've got to have this forward shaft lean at impact instead of this rear shaft lean. So if it doesn't matter which swing we take with David, he had this bending this left arm, and then he would throw the club head at the golf ball. So you can see this is called early extension. He's extending this from the left arm to the club shaft early. We want to be able to drag this club head through and have the hands lead the club head through impact. You can see these hands here as opposed to these hands here with this right wrist going into flexion, this left wrist going into extension. That's the first thing that needs to be corrected. Okay, so we made some improvements to his setup here. Here is his old technique, that bent left arm at the top, and then he would slow his hands down and throw the club head at the golf ball. Here's his new technique. So we're going to keep this left arm straight. We're going to let this club face rotate open in the backswing here. So I'm going to get out of the way and we're going to show this. There you go, the club face is open. Now we're going to go from this old impact position to this new impact position. So now he's going to pull the hands forward and close this club face by using his wrist correctly. Now here's weight staying back on the back foot just a little bit, but now you can see now we're starting to close this club face correctly. So now we're going to get in a little bit extra work here. We're going to work with both hands. We're going to also work with his right hand only, retrain his right wrist so it doesn't throw the club head at the golf ball. And then now here we are at his new swing, his new technique. Now we start small, so we're going to go from this old impact position to this new impact position. So here he is in the backswing. There you go, letting the club face open. And now we're going to close this club face correctly using his wrists. And we're going to lead the club head. The hands are going to lead the club head. So here is new impact position. Here is his old impact position. And here is his old move through the golf ball. And here's his new move through the golf ball. Great work. Now here's a swing. This wrist action, this hand action, we can build a swing around. Here, we'd have a really tough time with that right hand flipping. Great work, and we'll keep improving with David's technique.